Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this podcast edition segment on this Sunday, August 14, 2022. This is your host, Joseph Hadid, for Worldwide Sport Updates, and we're glad to be here with you and be a part of this. Hopefully, everybody had a great week, nonetheless, and so far a great weekend, and on your Sunday, nonetheless. Thank you for being a part of it. This is, again, your host, Joseph Hadid, for Worldwide Sport Updates. Let's go over some top news that transpired this past long week that occurred. Miami Heat, ladies and gentlemen, and the San Antonio Spurs have confirmed that they'll be playing games in Mexico City during the 2022-2023 NBA season. The Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs are scheduled to play a game in Mexico City in the upcoming 2022-2023 NBA season. On December 17, the two interconference opponents will face off in Mexico City. Pure Ira Inderman of the Sun Sentinel. Of course, this matchup will count as a home game for the Spurs, according to Mark Steen. The NBA will release the full schedule next week. Mexico City has hosted at least 30 NBA games since 1992. The most games held in any country outside the United States and Canada. The Denver Broncos have officially sold to the Walton-Penner family for a reported record $4.65 billion after vote. The Denver Broncos are no longer in the Bolin family. The NFL officially approved the sale of the franchise to the group, spearheaded by Walmart's Rob Walton. His daughter, Carrie Walton-Penner, and her husband, Greg Penner, Formula One racer Lewis Hamilton, and former United States Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice are also investors in the ownership group. The Walter Penner Group agreed to a $4.65 billion price tag in June. It is the largest ever sale price for a North American sports franchise, nearly doubling the previous record. Major League Baseball, ladies and gentlemen, will return to the Field of Dreams for the year 2023. And what a Field of Dreams games this past week, ladies and gentlemen, as the Chicago Cubs beat the Cincinnati Reds in the Field of Dreams game on Thursday. 4-2 was the final score. But ladies and gentlemen, it has been confirmed that Major League Baseball won't be returning to the Field of Dreams for the year 2023. Major League Baseball's inaugural Field of Dreams game was an amazing spectacle in the year 2021 as well. White Sox and Yankees players emerged from the cornfields in Dyersville, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, before putting on what felt at times like a home run derby. It ended with Tim Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, if you all recall, in the year 2021, hitting a walk-off dinger. Major League Baseball is going back to the well this year with the struggling Reds and Cubs. With the Reds and Cubs that you did witness this past Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, playing at the hallowed site on Thursday, which they did play on Thursday, as I mentioned, folks. It was the final score 4-2. Cubs won that game. The Cubs will sport their throwback looks that acknowledge their histories, as two of the oldest franchise in baseball. So again, this past Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, they were wearing their throwbacks. They enjoyed that experience, the Field of Dreams game in Dyersville, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, and it was the best. A lot of people that were in participation of this game and were in attendance of this game said this will be cherished forever and memories will live on for the Field of Dreams. But ladies and gentlemen, as it has been confirmed that next season, in the year 2023, due to construction, Field of Dreams will not be happening, but hopefully more improvements in the near future to come for the Field of Dreams to continue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the NFL Pro Bowl is set to return to Las Vegas. The NFL Pro Bowl is set, again, to return to Las Vegas in 2023 after the city successfully hosted the All-Star event this year. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority on Tuesday is set to approve the $1.75 million hosting fee tied to the Pro Bowl. The exact date is still to be determined, but the LVCVA notes the game could be played on February 5th, 2023. NFL owners in May discussed ways to alter the event, which could mean preserving the week-long festivities but eliminating the tackle football game portion. NFL, ladies and gentlemen, they plan a Black Friday game on Amazon Prime Video for the year 2023 season. The NFL is synopsis with Thanksgiving and is now stacking claim to Black Friday. The league is planning to expand its schedule to include a football game on the Friday after Thanksgiving starting next year, according to the Sports Business Journal. Amazon Prime Video, the exclusive carrier of Thursday Night Football, will reportedly pay upwards of $100 million to stream the game. John Orant, ladies and gentlemen, reported on Wednesday a Black Friday football game would further the NFL's dominance over Thanksgiving. Last year, the Las Vegas Raiders and Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving Day game attracted an average of 38.531 million viewers on CBS, the most watched regular season game on any network since the year 1990. Bill Russell, ladies and gentlemen, is the third athlete to have his number retired league-wide. The NBA is retiring Bill Russell, number 6, league-wide, starting with the 2022-2023 season. Russell passed away last month at 88 years old. Players who currently wear number 6 will be allowed to keep doing so, but the league won't issue number 6 to anyone else ever again. In addition to retiring Russell's number league-wide, all NBA teams will also wear a patch on the right shoulder of their jerseys honoring Russell for next season. Every arena will also have a clover-shaped logo with number 6, according to Shams Karanaya of The Athletic. Russell's number 6 is the third jersey to be retired league-wide in one of the major American professional sports leagues. Major League Baseball has retired Jackie Robinson, number 42, and NHL has retired Wayne Gretzky's number 99. Also, ladies and gentlemen, more news to share with you on that. It has been also confirmed that the NBA will be retiring LeBron James, number 6, from the Miami Heat this upcoming season as well. So again, there was some news about that LeBron James, because he was wearing number 6 with the Miami Heat, it is also expected to retire as well. All right. New England Patriots James White, ladies and gentlemen, has announced his retirement. The New England Patriots running back James White has officially retired from the NFL after 8 seasons. The hero of Super Bowl L1 took to social media on Thursday, sharing that he's looking forward to his next chapter in life. James White, career status and achievements. The 30-year-old most memorable performance was in Super Bowl LI when he set a record with 14 catches, accounting for a record 20 points in New England's iconic 34-28 overtime comeback victory over the Atlanta Falcons. Sorry, Atlanta Falcon folks, but yeah, we had to bring that up again. White was a huge part of the victory in Houston, making play after play under a margin of no error, with no such hunger that he recorded the only overtime touchdown in Super Bowl history, his third of the game. On his way to another Super Bowl title in 2018, White notched 15 receptions in a divisional round victory over the Los Angeles Chargers. Since 2015, no running back in the NFL had more receptions, which totaled 376, or receiving touchdowns, total of 25, than the Florida native. In addition to his 3,255 receiving yards that ranked second. Ladies and gentlemen, Michigan State men's college basketball coach Tom Izzo gets a new 5-year, $31 million extension deal. So he's not going anywhere anytime, folks. Michigan State Spartans has signed men's college basketball coach Tom Izzo to a 5-year deal valued at $6.2 million per season, giving him about $2 million more each year. The school announced the deal Thursday, saying the rollover contract will need to be improved by its board next month. Izzo, who was inducted to the Basketball Hall of Fame in 2016, won a national championship in 2000 and leads all active coaches with 8 Final Four appearances. He led the Michigan State Spartans to a 24th straight NCAA tournament last season. He has won the Big Ten title 10 times in the regular season and 6 conference tournament championships. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, you heard that right, folks. In Major League Baseball, San Diego Padres star Fernando Tatis Jr. gets suspended for 80 games. Fernando Tatis Jr., one of the baseball's brightest young stars, was suspended by Major League Baseball for 80 games after testing positive for a performance-enhancing substance. He was only a few days away from making a comeback after wrist injury and one step away from reclaiming his position as one of the most successful shortstops in baseball history. As part of their quest for a championship, the San Diego Padres eagerly awaited his return after a blockbuster trade for Juan Soto. The Padres' championship hopes have been largely weakened after Tatis' suspension, but there is high hopes that the team is confident and they could win games without Tatis in the starting lineup. We shall see how this season unfolds for the San Diego Padres as the Major League Baseball playoffs are here and approaching after the month of September. A suspension of 80 games will begin on Friday for Mr. Tatis Jr. and last for the remaining 48 regular season games. As for how long the extension will last, that will depend on how far the Padres progress into the playoffs. If they even make the postseason, that is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. I'll see you on next week's podcast. Till then, hit the like button, subscribe, follow, and like our page on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter for all the latest sports updates that's happening wherever you may be across the world or country. Again, follow us. Again, your host, Joseph Hadid, for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Again, this is me, Joseph Hadid, signing off. Have a great week. Have a great Sunday. And I'll talk to you guys again next week. Bye-bye.